I'm going to try to start from the beginning to get to the middle to get to the end. That's where I'm going with this. The question is, what do you believe?
Good morning, everyone. The main question that's on everybody's mind is, did he do it? Did R. Kelly do it? And we're going to look at what his counts are.
An interview that you will see only on CBS this morning, and he says all the women now accusing him of physical and sexual abuse, he says all of them are lying. That's what he says. Chicago prosecutors have charged Kelly with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. Authorities say 3 of the 4 alleged victims were underage when the suspected crimes happened. And Kelly has pleaded not guilty. Sources tell CBS News federal and state authorities in at least 2 states, New York and Illinois, are now investigating a variety of allegations. The singer, as you know, has faced intense scrutiny for more than a decade now. It was reignited in January after the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly featured interviews with 7 accusers and former members of his inner circle. They all say that Kelly preys on vulnerable women and young girls.
Okay, I'm going to keep stopping and adding because this is the mindset of a fan. I was a really big fan of R. Kelly. Yes. I was a big fan of R. Kelly's music. Not the man, but the music. Okay? So, to find out him with these little girls makes me wonder, where were the parents? Where were the parents when their little girls was not coming home? Little girls out there doing whatever they doing. Were we as parents so wrapped up in our lives, being employed, keeping a roof over their head, keeping food on their table? Were we in violation of our children being violated by this man? We shall continue.
I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things on the blogs, and I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them. That little girl's trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house, trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house, handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem, a cult. I don't even really know what a cult is, but I know I don't have one.
Have you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize in those relationships. At the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people, family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them. Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said.
Everybody said something bad about you. The women, your brothers, your ex-wife, your children, everybody. But yet everybody was eating off of your money though. Everybody was eating. You was feeding everybody. Everybody said bad things about you, but yet you was feeding everybody. You kept the roof over everybody's head.
Nothing good. They was describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes. But I'm not a devil. And by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife, Kitty Jones, Lisa Van Allen, Lisette Martinez, Geronda Pace, Faith Rogers, Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor
mentioned was actually in a relationship with him. All men are not good men. Men are just being men. Some men got attitudes. Some men got certain ways about them that they want you to do what they want you to do, and that's that. And, you know, this is going to be really interesting.
The power of social media.
In 2008, R. Kelly was found not guilty on 14 counts of child pornography after prosecutors in Chicago failed to convince a jury that he was a man seen in a sex tape with a girl as young as 13. What do you want to say to your fans? Last month, Kelly was indicted again, this time charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse of 4 women, including 3 who the charges say were minors at the time. Have you ever had sex with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never.
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all the
Yes.
read
I'm gonna tell you something.
What said about you?
What women said about me. So nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and allow me.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely.
Okay, red flag. Bing, 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 bing. Aaliyah. Need I say more? Rest in peace, baby girl.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel that people have maligned your
I have
character.
been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
So I think the point you're making is, and to a lot of people,
What do you mean?
well, I mean, your perception of the charges against you. I know it's your side and it's your story, but you have a different perception that most of the world has about you.
No, I have a truth. People have perception.
People have their perception.
I have truth.
Do you think you're invincible?
Oh, absolutely not. I just think I'm human.
Invincible. No one is invincible. No man, woman, child, ant, cat, dog, nobody's invincible. I wonder why they're not asking these other men these questions. Why have we not heard from these other men who actually done these things to a particular color of women? How come Bill Cosby is in jail over something happened 50 years ago? This is really going to be interesting. What kind of reflection is this? If this is a reflection of his past, we have to go back to the past. Everybody seen this tape or whatever about him and the little girl? Is this R. Kelly? That's coming to the public now.
There is no shortage of shocking accusations and claims against R&B superstar R. Kelly. Allegations he had sex with underage girls and abusive relationships with dozens of women. Some believed to be kept by Kelly against their will, sparking backlash and a movement. A superstar under scrutiny, as multiple accusers spanning decades claim singer R. Kelly abused and kept women captive as sex slaves, sharing insight into the alleged shocking and sometimes secretive world of R&B star R. Kelly. Today we're around.
Okay. I'm not going to show much of this because Dr. Oz and Nancy Grace, their credibility is shot with me. There was a situation in Chicago, same area, Cook County, where these two people sat there with Teresa Martin and her daughter and actually fed us a story about her daughter being in the freezer. They lost all credibility in me because Dr. Oz, he is a heart surgeon. And he could have went in depth where other people couldn't have went, and he did not choose to go so he tended to play along with the game and brought Nancy on here to make it even worse. And you know, she's normally looking for people's children, trying to get to the truth. But she never said nothing about this little girl again because she knew her credibility was on the line. Well, it's shot. Both of them.
Allegations show though against R. Kelly been swirling for years. Why now are we hearing reports of criminal investigations? Well, I think we're hearing about it now more so than before is because family members are speaking out. But this goes back before 1994, and I had to add that up. That's over 20 years that this has been swirling since he married Aaliyah. They lied about their marriage certificate. He married her when she was just 15 years old, at best. All right? So since 1994, we've known this is who Robert Sylvester Kelly is. He's not R. Kelly. He's Robert Sylvester Kelly. Explain the allegations. What are they specifically against R. Kelly? Yeah. Here's the problem, and it stems from the allegations. The allegations currently are that female family members, young ladies, are being held against their will in a cult-like atmosphere spanning 2 locations, Chicago and Atlanta, and 6 properties owned or rented by Robert Sylvester Kelly, alias R. Kelly, alias R. That these women, here's the problem, they're of age. And in many cases where the victims are now coming out and speaking about what happened to them, the statute of limitations has passed. Now in Chicago they've got a chance because a new law is retroactive. If these women want to come forward and prosecute, there may be a chance they can. But right now it hasn't happened, and nobody seems to be believing these women. I don't get it. Nobody's listening to them. Is it because they're women? Is it because they're minorities? I don't know.
Okay. For those who don't know, R. Kelly's being charged in 3 different states: Chicago, Illinois, New York City, New York, and Atlanta, Georgia. And as they would say, you know, time was against them. Some of them charges can't be brought to light, but those in different states have different laws. So we're going to see what laws Chicago has because Chicago is going after him first. And other states, they probably just tack on another 20 years apiece. So we're looking at no more daylight if he gets convicted.
What they think, and I tend to agree with them. Well, you see, no one's listening, but there's a backlash against R. Kelly. Oh, is he in jail? Did I miss that? No, he's not. What is the backlash against him? Maybe the backlash is in the industry, yeah. So it's a docuseries made a lot of noise. The docuseries made a lot of noise because some actual alleged victims spoke out, and I completely believe them. Also, the victims are being demonized to suggest that they want money, they want fame. They're just a bunch of groupies. They are a bunch of girls. They're not groupies. And they think, one of them said, I thought it was going to be this lavish lifestyle with this R&B star. No. They have to knock to get out of their room. They have to wear baggy.
Okay, so this now is where the slavery law come in. Because when he had them captive, allegedly, they was children. They was under the age of 18. I don't know how far under, but they was under 18. Considered still children in most states. In most states. In these 3 states that we're talking about, it applies. So, this is where the slavery law comes in of 1910. The slavery law is you cannot hold children, you cannot take children or hold children against their will in your home.
Closed, so nobody can see their curves. They have to look down at the floor. They have to ask R. Kelly to go to the bathroom. And they have been trained like pets. They don't know any better. And if you ask them, they say they're in love. They don't want to leave. I've heard these allegations, and I know since this documentary, there's been a lot of noise. Lady Gaga, Celine Dion have pulled their collaborations with him. There's all fly, you can't find them anymore.
He said, y'all don't want to believe the truth. Y'all don't want to believe the truth. I remember hearing that phrase somewhere. Y'all can't handle the truth. So, Mr. Kelly, what is the truth?
His publicist helped calm him down.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're going to let the camera keep going.
This is not, doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
There's real girls out there missing. There's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their arms.
Okay. Funny that he mentioned the girls in our civilization that are missing. The girls that are missing, the girls that are enslavement. But yet there's another count that they hitting him with from 1910 called the slavery law. Slavery law is about children being taken from their homes to be put in someone else's home and conducted as slaves. Look it up.
Their wrists and they can't get out. They're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I came here for them to hear me
Okay,
talk.
but
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart. Because my heart is so big. People betray me and I keep forgiving them.
You sound like you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly, you do. When I listen to you, it does sound like you're playing the victim.
I'm just telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional,
But Robert,
I apologize for that,
No,
is because this is the first time I was able to say something. I've said nothing.
You know, you remained tough and calm throughout that. Well, I mean, anything illegal. And Bianna, he wants people to talk about it. In this interview that you'll see only here on CBS This Morning, we also asked Kelly about his rough childhood and his story of surviving years of sexual abuse. He also discussed how the allegations against him could affect his personal life and his career. Do you still expect people to buy your music? How do you think your music should sit with people?
Absolutely, I think they should. Although a lot of them may not, but like I said, I'm really not fighting for my career here. I'm fighting for my rights, and I'm fighting to have a relationship with my kids most of all, more than anything. I want a relationship with
The same kids he owe $160K to. But I'm not going to talk about Dame Dash. Dame Dash is up to $400,000, something like that. But R. Kelly's at $160.
my kids, because I've missed a lot of years of their life. They love me. I love them.
And they want a relationship with you.
I bet you they do.
Yeah.
I bet my breath on it. You know, but they're pressured, and I get it. They're pressured, so I get it. But I believe that's going to change in due time.
You have daughters. If your daughters called you and said that somebody is doing to them what the allegations are about you, would you be okay with that?
Let me tell you something. I'll be up in that mother everything up. I had to bleep myself, but I was.
Yes. If your daughters came to you and said, look, this guy is doing to me what the allegations are against you,
then I would have to arrest myself after I did what I had to do.
you've been very candid that you are...
You see? That is the code of the world. That is the code of the world. You do something to my children, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You can say what you want. You can say what you want about me. La ba ba ba, boom boom boom. But you come for my children, I won't stop coming for you. That is the law of the land. That's just the law. It don't have no color. No color whatsoever. So, why aren't some of these parents in jail? Since he did all these things to their kids. We continue.
a sexual abuse survivor yourself. You've talked very candidly. You were molested from the ages of 7 to 13, 14. How do you think that has affected you?
It hasn't affected me at all. I mean, it has affected me in a way, though. Yeah. It affected me in this way. Anything that I've been through, that or any struggles I've had in my past, has affected my music. It has,
Has it affected your behavior?
Absolutely not. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I know people say, "Oh, well, he was abused."
Exactly.
Well, that's why he's doing that. No.
The experts will tell you this. Most people who are abusers have been abused, but not all people that have been abused go out and abuse others.
Okay.
And so that's why I asked the question.
That's what the experts said.
That is what the experts say.
All, did they?
No, they didn't.
All right.
No.
Here I stand.
So that's why I'm
I'm
asking
in the
you.
not all. I'm in the not all. Okay. But they also didn't say when you're R. Kelly, okay, and you're famous and your name is ringing 25 million times a day all over the world, okay, of people trying to get money from you, okay, and they're using your past. They're using the past allegations, the past case that he beat to link it on to that, okay? They're using that.
When you say that you need help, do you think you need to go to therapy? Have you been to therapy?
Absolutely. At this point, I'm definitely talking about that.
About going?
Oh, absolutely.
It's your story, but you have a different perception that most of the world has about you.
No, I have the
People
truth.
think that
People have perception.
People have their perception.
I have truth.
Do you think you're invincible?
Oh, absolutely not. I just think I'm human.
Invincible. No one is invincible. No man, woman, child, ant, cat, dog, nobody's invincible. I want to a particular color of women. How come Bill Cosby is in jail over something happened 50 years ago? This is really going to be interesting. What kind of reflection is this? If this is a reflection of his past, we have to go back to the past. Everybody's seen this tape or whatever about him and the little girl. Is this R. Kelly? Is this a reflection of his past that's coming to the public now?
There is no shortage of shocking accusations and claims against R&B superstar R. Kelly. Allegations he had sex with underage girls and abusive relationships with dozens of women, some believed to be kept by Kelly against their will, sparking backlash and a movement. A superstar under scrutiny, as multiple accusers spanning decades claim singer R. Kelly abused and kept women captive as sex slaves, sharing insight into the alleged shocking and sometimes secretive world of R&B star R. Kelly. Today we're around.
Okay. I'm not going to show much of this because Dr. Oz and Nancy Grace, their credibility is shot with me. There was a situation in Chicago, same area, Cook County, where these two people sat there with Teresa Martin and her daughter and actually fed us a story about her daughter being in the freezer. They lost all credibility in me because Dr. Oz, he is a heart surgeon. And he could have went in depth where other people couldn't have went, and he did not choose to go so. So since they brought up the children, the same children he owed $160K to, and they brought up the music. R. Kelly music is timeless. Timeless. R. Kelly music will be in our lives forever, and our children's, our great-grandchildren's, our children's children. The artist behind the music will be around forever. R. Kelly, maybe not. Maybe not. But since he spoke about the children, we shall move on.
Been for you since telling your story.
I've actually had a lot of support. On my social media accounts and things like that, I've had a lot of support. There are some diehard fans. There are some people that just choose not to believe what I feel like is just in your face. I mean, it's public records. You can go to Cook County Courthouse and pull up all these cases that he paid girls off. I don't understand why you would pay anyone off if it's not true.
So Nancy, you live in this world. If there was a new trial today, would it turn out differently?
I think it absolutely would and will turn out differently because I believe, not just from my heart, but as a prosecutor, that either Fulton or Cook County, Chicago or Atlanta, are going to find that girl that fits in the statute of limitations so legally they can bring this case.
Lisa, would you testify again?
It's crazy because when I think about that, they had me on the stand for 3 hours, and I was 6 months pregnant with my son. And they didn't ask me one question about Rob.
They asked her questions about herself, her parents, her upbringing, her family. These are the questions that these prosecutors put you on the stand to discredit you. Okay, we're going to go on to another girl.
And a lot of people say, why you didn't try to help them? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't help them if I could help myself. So I had to come to terms and accept. And I don't come from a family of abuse. I've never had to go through anything like this. So when it's in front of you and it's never happened to you, you have to really process and understand and accept what's going on in front of you. So was there cult behavior? Absolutely. Having to use the bathroom, having to ask permission to eat. I can remember I walked into a hotel and they didn't even ask for my name. They knew who I was and they walked me up to my room. No hotel that I've ever been to has done that. So things like that, definitely red flags.
Get you to do things you normally wouldn't want to do.
So there will be, times where me and him will just be talking and normal. And he's not always just this person that's so mean and so dark. He knows how to flip it, So there will be times where we're sitting here and he'll tell me, I'll be right back. He never comes back, and I'm calling, I'm texting, I'm ready to leave, and the doors are locked. You can't leave. So there was no way for me to just get out. And it's just, you'll be in the studio with him, and he'll be singing for you and playing the piano for you, and he'll disappear, and before you know it, 3 hours have gone by. You haven't used the bathroom. You haven't ate. When you sit in a situation like that, and you're trying to make normal out of what's not normal, it doesn't add up. And a lot of people say, okay, she was 19, she knew what she was doing. When you're 19, you're fresh out of high school. You graduate, you're 17, you're 18. You don't know everything. Yes, I thought I knew everything. I thought I was grown enough to get involved with the older man, not knowing there's repercussions behind the situation. So that's what I want to shed light on. It's not something that people sign up for.
Okay, she mentioned that the doors were locked. She kept calling. Why didn't she call her parents so they could come get her? Why didn't she call the police so she can get out? Why did she break the windows since he wasn't there and call the police and try to get out? It's just sad. And this is one of the things why he's being hit with the slavery law. It's just sad. And then on top of that, he gives the girl a disease. Now, in New York, they don't play with these diseases. If you know you got something and you knowingly pass it on to somebody, you are going to jail. Let's listen to some more.
Did it seem cult-like when you were there? Were there other women who were going through the same struggling that you were, trying to figure out why they're even in this situation?
So, when I met him, that was before any of the news had got out about this harem or anything that he had before parents were speaking out. I was already involved with him. So it was kind of already too late to go back. I've never back to the way my parents have raised.
You are often presented with opportunities to help.
Or was just like, okay, what are you going to do for you? It wasn't more so about him. It was about me. And I think some people are scared. I was scared. But I walked away just because I want to know parts of it. When I walked away, I had no intentions of being right here, of talking to parents, of talking to other victims. I didn't want anything to do with the situation. I knew it was wrong.
So it's a big decision by you. You are often presented with opportunities to help people. Why did you decide to take Faith's case?
Well, Faith is definitely a young woman who has courage. And her motives are not only to assert her own rights, Dr. Oz, but also, as she said, she wants to help other young women because this has been a really traumatic experience for them. And she's willing to do that. She's willing to say, and she says this in her
Incurable, sexually transmitted.
at it. And that is something that is very dangerous. And that is why, yes, and that he gave that to her, other young women, because this has been a really traumatic Oz. But also, as she said, she wants to help other young women, because this has been a really traumatic experience for them. And she's willing to do that. She's willing to say, and she says this in her lawsuit that was filed by her wonderful attorney Lydia Agu, that he knew that he had herpes.
This is R. Kelly.
Yes, and that he gave that to her he did not disclose to her that he had it, that he knew that he had it. And that is something that is very dangerous. And that is why it's important to know that it is a violation of public health law in New York to have a sexually transmitted disease and not tell your sexual partner that you have it.
All right, just to reiterate, Faith has filed a lawsuit against R. Kelly claiming that he knowingly gave her an incurable sexually transmitted infection, an STD.
Yes.
At what point did you realize that you had been infected?
After I left.
You were already gone.
Yes.
And did you have any inkling that he was infected? Had that been talked about among the